So Detroit will get the first possession. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. They've got Payton. Kemp is out there with Strength. Then it's Johnson, and it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard. Now here's Billups. Hamilton outside, just 5 to shoot. A floater. Wallace kicks to Milicic. Outside, Billups. Over Payton. Rebound by the Sonics.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Johnson with a screen on Billups. Payton passes to Johnson. It's taken away by Wallace. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Milicic. Here's Billups. Strength cover. Billups against Strength. It's deflected.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here is Hawkins. Fades back. Oh, good from Payton.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Pass to Hamilton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
It's stolen by Milicic. Payton against Billups. Hamilton left side. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hamilton's got his second basket of the game.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pistons leading by 4. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton over Hawkins, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Sonics trail by 6. Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Kemp. Out to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And taken away by Wallace. Down low. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Kemp a screen on Billups. Outside, Payton. Here's Kemp. And the rejection by Milicic. And so it looks like the Supersonics will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here are the Supersonics now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Detroit leading by 8. Outside, Billups to the middle. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Look at the mobility Milicic has. This is why you want him involved in those pick and roll.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Supersonics making a switch here. Perkins is checked in. On defense, Detroit. Payton dishes to Schrempf. Back to Payton. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Now here is Hamilton. He has 6. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Payton. Here's Kemp. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now here's Billups. He has yet to score. Over to the wing. Pass to Milicic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Billups, no good. Sonics trail by 8. And here's Schrempf. On the wing, Payton. And here's Kemp.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And that one falls for Kemp.
And this is a guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
And so Kemp nails both of them. Pistons leading by 6. Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. And it's good, 2 points. Hamilton's got 10 points.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Outside, Billups. Now Hamilton. Pass to Williamson. Over Hawkins. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Billups. Tipped away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Billups against Payton. Pass to Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. Over Kemp. No good from Hamilton. Sonics trail by 10. Here is Perkins. To the paint. And the rejection by Milicic.
How about the anticipation by Milicic? He could be a force defensively in this league.
Back to Hamilton. Pulls it from 20. Schrempf gets the rebound. Payton in the corner. Kemp a screen on Williamson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's the pick. Phillips passes to Hamilton. Great D that time from Kemp.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Pass to Payton. Kemp with a screen for Payton. Now, here is Schrempf, covered by Williamson. Just his first attempt, and no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 8-point game. Phillips, no good. Here's Seattle. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Payton. Inside, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Hamilton, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Hamilton, the pass to Billups. Pass to Wallace. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
To the inside.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Kemp. Wingate comes in for Schrempf. Askew's checked in for Hawkins. And McMillan subbed in for Payton. Now, here's Hunter. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Perkins. Here's McMillan, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
.137 left in the first. The screen from Kemp. Hunter kicks to James. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Takes a step back. Askew passes to McMillan. Out to the wing. Pass to Askew. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Here's Wingate. Campbell grabs the board. Pistons leading by 8. Here's Fultz. On the wing, James. Takes the 3. Rebound by Brakowski. And here are the Supersonics now. Here's Askew. Pass to Perkins. Lays it up off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's McMillan. They set the pick to the left wing. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
They've got Campbell. Hunter is out there with Chauncey Billups, and it's Ham in a four-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Wow, I tell you, Kemp is not your average dunker. This guy rocks the rim.
The Sonics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Sean Kemp. One shot.
And that one falls for Kemp. Detroit leading by 7. Now Hunter. Five to shoot. Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Campbell is screen on McMillan. Billups passes to Campbell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside, here's Askew. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hunter, bounce pass. Outside, Billups. Campbell is screen on McMillan. Billups passes to Ham. Hunter on the wing. No good on the triple. Sonics trail by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
No good from Perkins. Perkins gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's sent back by Kemp. To the wing on the left, to the paint. And then Kemp slams it in.
And this is why they keep going to Kemp. They know what he's capable of on offense.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Checked in for Windy. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Hunter. Campbell is screen on McMillan. Marshall, he's checked in for Seattle.
Personal foul. First team foul. Supersonics substitution. Number 99, Clifford Marshall.
Now, here's Hunter. 5 on the clock. from 18 feet away, and he can't bank that one in. Sonics trail by 3. Pass to Askew. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Phillips with the ball. Still yet to score. And here is Campbell. Kemp defending. And here is Hunter. They need this one. Detroit, no good that time either. And here are the Sonics. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Perkins with a screen on Billups. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hamilton comes in for Hunter. The Sonics also changing it up. Schrempf, he's checked in for Marshall. Hawkins comes in for Askew. And it's Payton in for McMillan. Now here's Billups. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Kemp dishes to Payton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Payton's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Billups passes to Hamilton. Back to Billups. Wallace with a screen for Billups. They grab their own miss. And the slam by Wallace.
Come on, Ben Wallace. Ridiculous.
Sonics trail by 5. And the basket by Schrempf.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Pistons making a change here. On defense, Seattle. They trail by 3. Hamilton kicks to Billups. Back to Hamilton. Just 5 on the clock. Wallace with a screen on Hawkins. Here's Hamilton. With 1 on the clock. Wallace. And the slam by Wallace.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. Hamilton pulls it in. Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Billups. Hawkins against Hamilton. Here's Milicic. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. And the jam by Wallace.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Payton from outside. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Payton's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Hamilton left side. Over Hawkins. No good from Hamilton. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. 7-point differential. Throws it up high and stolen by Billups. Pass to Hamilton. The Pistons working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Here's Milicic. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Love the energy on the offensive glass. Milicic understands how to keep plays alive.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Hunter's checked in for Chauncey Billups. And then for Seattle, Brzezowski, he's checked in for Kemp. And Askew subbed in for Sam Perkins. Here's Askew, covered by Williamson. And stolen by Hamilton. Plays it in off the breakaway. And now an 11-point Piston lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
One-on-one fast break. Hunter, the pass to Hamilton. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Askew. Down low. Here's Payton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the Pistons with possession here after the basket by Seattle. Now Hunter. Williamson is screen on Payton. Hunter, the pass to Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
15 seconds. At the line for your Pistons, Corliss Williamson taking 2 shots.
That one is off. The Supersonics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Sonics trail by 14. Schrempf a screen on Hunter. Outside, Payton. Here's Schrempf. Detroit with the rebound. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Williamson. Pass to Milicic. Over Schrempf. Shots good by Milicic. Milicic has got 6.
Fighting down low. The rookie Milicic doesn't hold back against contact.
Johnson sets the screen for Payton. And here's Schrempf. Shoots the 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. He's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Payton against Hunter. Wallace with a screen for Williamson. Inside. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Payton. Over Hunter. To the paint. Now Hawkins covered by Hamilton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Here's Askew. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace has got 7 rebounds in the game. Williamson, the pass to Wallace. Here's Askew. He's got 6. Pass to Schrempf. They double him with Wallace. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
And you could see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Hunter, bounce pass. Williamson looking it over. Hamilton against Hawkins. Now here is Hamilton. He's guarded closely, and yes, it's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now, here's Payton. Here's Schrempf. And the 3 off target. Hamilton outside. Fires from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so is Detroit, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Rip Hamilton in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the court right now for the Sonics, Kemp is out there with Johnson. Then it's Gary Payton. Then it's Hersey Hawkins. And it's Schrempf in at the 3. Now here is Hamilton. Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Payton passes to Hawkins. Now here's Kemp. And the rejection by Milicic. And he gets it back. Another shot. Kemp can't hit.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Hamilton up top. He's covered by Hawkins. Shot, high post. Detlef Schrempf comes up with the rebound. Sonics trail by 14. Payton with it. Now Hamilton defending. And slam dunk by Kemp.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here is Hamilton. 18 points for him. Count it. Hamilton's got 20 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Pistons leading by 14. To the inside. Here's Wallace. And that one is off. Great D that time from Johnson. Now, here's Payton. Pass to Kemp.
Rebounded by Milicic. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here is Hamilton. 20 points for him. Back to Billups. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Pistons lead by 16. And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Perkins is checked in for Kemp. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Williamson against Schrempf. Perkins for three. And the three ball is good. Perkins got 5 points so far.
And the noticeable thing about Perkins, everything he does is smooth, especially that jumper.
Wallace with the screen on Schrempf, down low, and taken away by Johnson. It's Schrempf on the wing, covered by Hamilton, and stolen by Billups. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Billups passes to Milicic.
Physical play from the rookie in the paint. Milicic moving with authority.
First personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for two, Darko Milicic.
He misses the free throw.
At 7 feet tall, Darko Milicic is a pretty intimidating rookie, but the question is, what is his ceiling? It'll be very interesting to watch this young man develop.
Sonics making a switch here. Askew's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Here is Hawkins. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Williamson left side. Outside, Billups. Pass to Milicic. Clock at 4. Williamson dishes to Milicic. Fires the three. They get it again. And Wallace slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back over to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Hamilton. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Basketball.
6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. Seattle grabs the miss. Hersey Hawkins on the wing, covered by Hamilton. To the paint, here's Schrempf. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Billups passes to Hamilton. To the middle, here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Payton outside. Pass to Schrempf. Over Milicic. And the basket by Schrempf. Schrempf's got 7 points.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Now here is Hamilton. 20 points for him. Milicic passes to Billups. And the layup's good off the glass. Billups has got 4 points in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, the top man is going for the jugular.
Hersey Hawkins on the wing, covered by Hamilton. Payton left side. Pass to Askew. Here's Schrempf. It's Chauncey Billups with the rebound. Pistons leading by 18. A moment for an injury report.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Supersonics provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Well, that's a big setback for him and his team. But look, with all the advances in sports medicine, training staffs are so good these days. We've seen guys recover from this type of injury and come back even better.
Now Payton, following Billups' three-point attempt, lets the three fly, and it's Schrempf again missing. Payton against Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Elbow shot. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 4 assists in the game.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Here's Billups after the Sonics pick up 2. Here's Hamilton. Inside, here's Milicic, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And you like to see this from Milicic, the young big playing big.
Payton outside. Pass to Askew. And here's Hawkins. Here's Askew, covered by Williamson. Here's the screen. Payton from outside. Rebound by Wallace.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Brown with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Wingate. Sonics trail by 20. Here is Burkowski. Here's McMillan. He's covered by Brown. Here's McMillan. Outside, Perkins. Shoots over Campbell. No good from Perkins. Pistons leading by 20. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Folks.
2 minutes remaining.
There's a good screen.
2 minutes.
Hunter kicks to Brown. Here's Folks. He's guarded by McMillan. Up and in on the layup.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Pass to Hunter. Tries to keep it alive. 1:32 left in the third. The 15-footer, and the shot falls short this time.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's McMillan. No good on the three. And here we go. The Pistons fast break, and it's Brown missing. Sonics trail by 18. Pass to Wingate. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McMillan. Perkins with a screen on Brown. McMillan can't make it work.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Pass to Bukowski. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. That one drops for him. Perkins got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Ham. Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got 6 points.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so it's Detroit controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Davis is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Campbell. And it's Ham in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit right now. He gets that one.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
To the inside. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Pass to Wingate. Here's McMillan. Launches it. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis against McMillan. Davis kicks to Billups. A steal. Here's Askew. Drops in the breakaway layup. And here is Davis. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Billups, looking to get back on track here. Again, the Pistons score.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Kempa screen on Davis. Here's McMillan. Wingate passes to McMillan. 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Rebound, Billups. Detroit leading by 22. Davis, the pass to Ham. Back to Davis. The screen from Campbell. Ring shot on the way. Rebound by the Sonics. Kemp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to McMillan. Kempa screen on Davis. He takes it in.
And the opposition has to be more aware of Campbell on defense because he's adept at coming up with those big blocks.
Now here's Billups. From outside the arc, Billups can't get that one to fall. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
McMillan passes to Kemp. Here is Wingate. Here's McMillan. The Sonics again can't hit. Outside Billups. Campbell is screen on Perkins. And Hunter, here we go. And it's sent back by Kemp. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's McMillan. Pass to Askew. Here's McMillan. Kemp a screen on Davis. McMillan. The Sonics again can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Right wing. Pass to Kemp. Perkins for three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc, showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Kemp a screen on Davis. And here's Perkins. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. And there it is for him. Hunter's got his first points of the game. And it's Seattle with the ball. Down low, here's Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Billups. Three-pointer. Rebound by Wingate.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The screen from Kemp. Here is Wingate. 5 to shoot. Here's McMillan. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Look, the defense was there, but he made a great adjustment at the rim.
Billups passes to Ham. Now Hunter. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Here's McMillan. Pass to Wingate. Here's McMillan. Over Davis. And it's Seattle with another. And so it's Detroit with it. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Ham. Hunter the screen. And he banks in the layup. Hunter's got 6 here in this quarter. Sonics trail by 21. Here's McMillan. Pass to Kemp. Shot clock at 6. Here's McMillan. Over Davis. Nice shot by McMillan.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Back to Billups. Inside, Kemp with the steal. Here's Askew, started by Billups. Here's McMillan. Pass to Wingate. Here's Askew, who's guarded by Billups. Now Hunter. To the middle, here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to McMillan. Back to Kemp. Now here's Davis. Outside, Billups. The three. The rebound by Kemp.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
Davis against McMillan. And good that time.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Ben Wallace.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him. Here's Payton. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Williamson up top. The Pistons working the ball around now.
2 minutes.
Williamson a screen on Payton. Shot clock at 5. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Billups. Billups has got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Payton. Pass to Kemp. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution on the floor.
Pistons leading by 21. Outside, Jones. Back to James. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Johnson with the block. And again, Seattle turns it over.
Now returning on the floor to your Pistons, number 24, Tremaine Fulton.
107 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Ham. On the wing, James. Defended by Payton. Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Irvin Johnson, second personal foul, team second. At the line for Detroit, Eldon Campbell. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Campbell.
Growing up in Inglewood, in the shadow of the Lakers' home arena, Eldon Campbell had NBA dreams. Great to see this young man in the league.
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's laid in by Payton.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Out left to the wing. James, the pass to Fulks. To the wing right side. The shot comes out. Nice D from Schrempf. Payton with it. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Ben Wallace.